bit of camping, bit of wild camping, but it's pike camping, eh? Because it says down there, it says wild pike camping or something like that. Anyway, it depends on what I'm going to make up when I'm lying on my couch, dossing about when doing this video. Alright then, so I'm in the one-man tent, yeah, the OEX Bobcat, that, if you're wondering what it is, without the inner in, yeah, and I'm going to have a weekend on the river. There's a big river there, and it's full of fish, so we're going to see if we can catch some. In the meantime, I'll get the rest of my shit out, yeah, and see what we can do today. It'll be fun, he said. It's going to be emotional. Gonna need some fuel, aren't we? Telescopic noddy rod. Suit me just fine, that won't it? Happy days. So I've got my rod. I'm going to have to mooch in my survival bag, bug out bag, go anywhere bag. Because there's somewhere in here a little bit of a fishing kit, if you've seen the videos before. So I'm going to have a good route around in there, they'll get that, and then we'll knock up for a bit of float fishing on the river and see if we can catch something. Let's not hope it's a blank. Let's hope it's not a blank. What day is it? Who am I? Where am I? What's my name? Fishing kit, or half of it anyway. There's the other half, and I brought some rather bigger floats with me because I'm going to need a bigger float just so I can cast a bit further. A few floats. Ooh, got some Avons. Oh, they're old school. I like that one. I'm going to have a go at that. That'll be alright on a river if there's a bit of a current. Don't know what it's called, is it? Is it for perch? It's for river fishing. I don't know, I've done it for years. Right. Let's get the float rod knocked up. £10 decathlon, if you're wondering. If you're not wondering, it's still £10 from Decathlon. I've got £9 line, main line, on the little reel. And here comes a boat. So that's my little fishing kit. Everything in there for a bit of dangling. I'm going to need a hook. Well, I want a small one. So you go for a 16, 14, something like that anyway. Again, it is £9 line all the way through, so it's got to be a one with a big enough eye. Right, I'll get this rigged up. And I'll be back. Right, let's have a dangle. I managed to scrounge a few maggots off a man named Bob. Thanks, Bob. I know you're never going to see this, but cheers, Bob. Yep. I'll start off with a single. See what happens. So I've got my little float on there, held on with a few rubbers, one shot and just want to sink it. It's £9 line all the way through. Size, oh that's probably a 14 hook and a little wriggler. Also I haven't got a little landing net, so I had to bring this bad boy, but just in case. You never know. Bob had a big chub, didn't you, Bob? Just had a nudge. Want that. Oh, and we're in. How's about that then? It's not a blank. It's not a blank. It's not a PB, but it's a fish. Go on, Howard. Right, I think we'll have a bash with the old pipe rod. One I'm using the boat for float fishing from a boat. It's a 10 foot, 2.5 pound test curve, 10 foot black rock specialist all round. I've got 2 for the boat. We haven't been out on the boat for ages. So I'll stick a dead bait out on the float. See if we can grab ourselves that Esox lucius. We've got 2.5 days left. You never know. Right, so that's my tackle bag. That's my lot. So I'm going to take this one off. It's a swivel float that one's been connected to. I'm just going to redo that and put on an inline for the river. Yep. And hopefully we can get some. If not, hey oh, I'm going to enjoy myself. I can guarantee you that, kids. Top bomber. And the reel is it's a Kelvin Nosh H gun FR5. There we go. I've got a Nosh H gun. Nosh. And a Fuchs chair. Right, I'll get this rigged up and then we'll bang out a dead bait. I brought a few dead baits, yeah, on the off chance that we might catch a pike. Right, so once I'm finished untangling this, we can have a mooch. So that's very supple, medical grade stainless steel. Very supple. Yeah. I think it's 49 strand, surgical. Yeah. And it's 0.5mm, but there's no breaking strain on it. Well, that's the rig. Double trebles and a single casting hook. And on there, just a bog standard swivel connected to the float or the main line, clipped on there with a ball bearing swivel. Bullet lead, 25 gram kinetic float that I bought in Sweden years ago for trolling and the likes of. It's never been used. Stop knot, pink float, and then that goes down there. And the rubber beads are just, when it bounces together, when you're casting, sometimes what happens is, yeah, it closes the hole up on the bullet lead there, and again makes a sharp edge, could nip through the line. So basically little shock absorbers. That goes over the end, rig goes on, bait goes on, and then we oil it out there, see if we can catch a fish. Catch a fish! But we're fishing anyway, aren't we? That's the main thing, we're fishing. I like a little bit of fishing. So there we go. I've got some dead baits here. I don't know what I've got. I can't remember what I shoved in the bag, but I just went ratching through the freezer at home. So I waded through all the pigeons, squirrels and rabbits, and at the back were some dead baits. Oh, they're still frozen, happy days. I've got some nice sardines, loads of blood from Morrison's. What else did I chuck in? Oh, some ammo baits. There's a selection in there. Roach, like a, what do you call, bluefish, I don't know. There's a mackerel in there and a couple of small fish. They look like smelt actually, but I bet you, because I've had them years, I bet they're all gammy and you cast out. That'll go that way and my floating gear will go the other way. Right, we'll start off with a bit of a sardine, I think. Stick them in there now. Keep them nice and cool while I get my leather together. Right. Let me get that back on there so it doesn't open up and shit goes everywhere. Right, plonken the arsey, in the cherry, casty outy, catchy fishy. Do some of that. Then we'll have some to eat because Hank Marvin. Oh. Well, if it's one thing, guys, that reeks. Yes. You can't say they won't be able to get a whiff of that, I tell you. Right. Let's drop this bad boy down the old river. Right, sit and wait, sit and wait. Sit and wait. Quick tidy up. Right, let's have it. Ooh, the bream are in. It's going to have to be the old big landing net. Just stuck a bit of corn on there. Brought a tin of corn. I thought I'll have a go with a bit of corn. See, over the top. Boom, off it went. Get you over there, young man. Not a bad fish, is it? He's like diving about, this one. Not a bad little snotter. Right, here you go. I think I'll have another go. Yeah, so while I'm waiting for Pike to interrupt us, just a bit of corn and a single maggot. That's what all the Brahmis, or Brahma, whatever it's called, fell for there.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So I'm going to turn it round and push it here.
Oh no!
I had it right in, I had it just there last week. The wall here, but the top here, ready for this shot.
Right, so that makes some scuff, I think. Feeling a bit peckish. It's now nearly 6 o'clock. So we'll have something to eat, have a brew, and then we'll go back down the river, see if we can get old Pike's interrupt us again. Yes, in the meantime, get this fire going. On the little Ixada folding stove. Got a bit of fuel now. Plenty of dead wood lying around on the floor here. And obviously dead branches on deadfall. Right. Right, so scoff tonight, nice and quick, nice and simple, but it's top bomber. Bit of corn dog, 200 grams for the use of, on bargains, £1.19. Yeah, you guessed it, on bargain potatoes, 89p, and an onion. I didn't get this from Home Bargains. I got it from another shop that sells stuff. And a grunion. All fried over the old stove there. Oh. Right. Need to chop the corned beef. Dog of the corned. There we go, into cubes. It all mashes up when it gets in there with the potatoes anyway. But just chop it roughly into cubes like that. Cubes. Not pubes. I've sharpened the knife as well. Take a mask off there at 1,000 yards. Bit of homemade seasoning. Gotta have a bit of seasoning. This is the rusty one. So this is the grated potato as opposed to the sliced. It's still 400 grams though. 400 grams in a bag. Can't knock that. Same as the other sliced stuff. Just grated. Corn dog, rusty, home bargains, potatoes in a bag, onion, bit of seasoning. I know it's top bomber because I've had it before. Right, I'm going to get my scratcher and quaff this. Bit dark in the woods, daylight out there, bit dark in here. I'm going to have a candlelit dinner for one with all my mates. Oh. That is nice. Corned beef, onion and potatoes and a bit of seasoning. Probably go nice with a bit of brown sauce or a bit of ketchup. Yeah, let's have a smidgen. Oh, that didn't turn out too well. Never mind. There we go, we'll mix it in. All goes down the same hole, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to tuck into this. Oh, look at that. I'm going to turn that into poo. Oh, right. I made two seasonings, two spices. One put a bit of chilli and one I didn't. Well, pepper flakes, Turkish pepper flakes, and they are a tad on the spicy side. So, oh, I've got to get this down my neck before my face falls off. It kicked in about 18 seconds ago. Excuse me, and all that bollocks. I'm going to put my ketchup away just in case. Just in case a ketchup thief comes around and nicks my ketchup, because then it's fucking war. Somebody nicks my ketchup. That's it. We'll get fucking spooned. Not that kind of spooned, that kind of spooned. None of that rubbing up and down in a DOS bag type spooning. That's for shirt lifters and poo pirates. Right. I didn't quite finish it, guys, I'm afraid. There's enough there for two and I'm a fat bastard. So I didn't quite get all the way through that. So it's time for a bit of a gonk. Bit of a grandad nap, and then we'll get back up and we'll smash the granny out of that river. We'll go pull all the pike out. No, we won't. We'll just sit on the grass fucking about, won't we? Oh. Right. Let's have another go. Ooh. Dirty press flaps. Ideally, I don't want to get this all over my hands. Want a quick chuck? Come on then. Come on then, Chuck, let's have a chuck. Give him a trot down the old river, eh? Oh, let's plonk one's bottom. Bait runner on just in case. Right. Not doing here. I think I'll go and sit round the old campfire for a couple of hours, as you do. Have another bash tomorrow morning. It's brew time. I think I'll have a bit more in there, you know, loads of coffee in the evening. Super. It's boiling, but the potty's too hot, you never guess what. I got your division over gloves. If it's a desire to put fingers in the fire, I got your division over gloves. Ooh. Piccalilli shin pads. Ooh. Tickle in the name. Ooh. Checking out the Quantox. Image Joy Division over gloves. Hallelujah. Spot of dirty pan cleaning, methinks. Have to clean up before bed. All the wildlife will be all over it like a tramp in a hot pie. the light's gone out. Oh, that's a nice brew, that. It's not that strong shit. Don't want to blow my face off before bed, do I? Time for some kip. Oh. $20 to $12. Oh. Have another go for the old Dick Van Dyke tomorrow. Funkiness. Right. Night night, sleep tight. Light's going to go out anyway. Oh. See, I'm telepathetic. Oh. I think I'll have a bacon butty, a bacon sandwich for my breakfast. I'm feeling a bit peckish. And it's Saturday, so as you can probably hear, every man and his dog is out. I'm glad I'm hiding in the bushes. Like hiding in the bushes. It's okay there. Got a couple of lads on stag with a Jimpy, 7.62 and a belt of 200. That should keep them away, shouldn't it? Home bargains, stainless steel, 4 for £1. You ain't seen them before. A lot of water in that bacon. Never mind, all goes down the same hole. We'll just boil the sausages. Wraps are nice and flat, aren't they? You can fit them in your bag better and they'll last a hell of a lot longer than bread and it don't get squashed and go everywhere. Yeah. Because when you put bread in a bag, Yeah, you always end up with wraps anyway, it gets that squashed. So we're going to have that with a bit of ketchup. Couple of them. Dave. Oh. Butcher's sausages and Aldi bacon. Yeah, you know the Aldi bacon. It's got fucking more water in it than Titanic, isn't it? Right, so I'll finish this one in my chair instead of being on my knees. Nearly hanging at my arse then. Oh, and a nice wake me up. Come on, let's have another dabble with a dirty old sardine. It's been hanging in the tree since yesterday, that. That'll get them chomping, won't it? Got 2 oaks. Fucking bob open envelope. We're going to have a bit bash as well. At least I'm in with a chance then. This is the life, lads. This is the life. Right, been sat here an hour now. I haven't even had a bite. Not even on the tiddler rod. I've gone from corn and maggot to double maggot to single maggot. I've not even had a nudge. Not even a did. No, nothing. Zero zilch. And as for the pipe rod, well, that's just floating around the river for a bit of fun. Outstanding red team. I've even been chucking a bit of corn in, see if the bream get on it. With chance of a carp on that. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? And a size 14 hook. Because there is carp in here. Might come back one day, have a bash. You know what I'm saying, kids? Double thumbs, donkey. Right. Let's sit in and look at the far bank some more. Oh look, nettles. Oh, tree. Wood pigeon. Oh, reeds. Oh, grass. Grass. I'm observing the wildlife and the nature and the undergrowth and the vegetation and a helicopter. Right, I've just moved that stop knot up so the bullet lead sits on the bottom and the tray, so the dead bait's on the bottom. Float's fixed out there just off the reeds. Let's have a bash at that, shall we? It'd be rude not to. And then I'll fish for the noddy fish here. Yeah, that I can't catch. Yeah. Oh. That went then. That went. That did the trick, didn't it? That did the trick. I'd only just cast that out. It sat on the bottom off the reeds. I just saw the rod tip as I was talking to you. And it's gone. Snapped. That was an eel. That was a big eel. That wasn't a pike. That was a dirty, great big eel. And the line's gone. For helvete. Wasn't a pike, that, guys. Oh well, at least I got my float back. That was a big eel, must have been a few pound that. Right. Let's rig up again. I don't know how that snapped, but it did. That's £12 fluorocarbon, that. Must have been a nick in the line or something. Oh well. We had a bite, we lost it. Shit happens, doesn't it? That's fishing, guys. That's fishing. Right, let's rig this back up. Right, I'm just knocking up another rig with that surgical wire, stainless wire. It's nice and flexible. Plus, it doesn't fray when you clip it. I think these, they're semi-barbless anyway. I think they're size 6. Let's shorten that. Right, we're going to whip a casting hook on that. It's a long shank camasan with an inturned eye. Then it runs flush to the shank, the wire, which I'll show you in a sec. Yeah, if this wire frayed, you have a hell of a job getting through the eyes of the hooks. And then put it through the wrong way then. I went all carp air rig then for a minute. Slightly different this compared to a bog standard air rig. Comes out of the eye the other way without trying to kink it, and that's nice and flush. Happy days. Right, I'll just put I think a little bit of shrink tube over that just to protect it. There we have it. Happy days. Rigged up, stick another fish on. I'm going to stick that on the bottom of them reeds again. You never know, a pike might come along, mightn't it? Right, let's get this set up. Oh. It's a selection in there, I don't know what they're like. I've been in there a few years in the freezer. Let's have a look at what the state of these are. Right, so there's a mackerel. Let's empty out all the fudge. In fact, let's not empty it there. It's little Joey. He's a bit stinking. We'll get that back in there. Right, put that over there for now. But it's either pike or eel, yeah. But an eel's a fish, I don't care. Yeah, a fish is a fish, even if it does look like a big willy. Right, I've lengthened that again so it sits on the bottom. Let's chuck it out there again. Right, I've changed the plan of a set now because of course there's eels down there. 2 trebles and a single. Bit overkill that for an eel, innit? So I've just knocked up a single hook, crimped on. That's surgical wire and a ball bearing swirl on the end, so I'll stick that on and a lump of stinky fish on the end. That might do the trick, mightn't it? Right, so we'll get that in, change rig over, bit of stinky fish, underarm, lob it back out. Right, we've got a bit of stinky fish on the end, that mackerel head. We'll stick that out. Just by these reeds again. Let's see if we can get old Eelis interrupted. Contact weight out. Chopped up that mackerel. Fuck off. Let's chop. Londonderry 92. We'll chuck a bit of that as ground bait over the top. Right, get the fucking guns. Let's have a brew. Joy division of gloves. If it's a desire to put my fingers in the fire, you knew it was coming. Stop this planet, I want to get off. Right, chaps and chapesses, it is 1900 hours. That's 7 o'clock. Okay, so I might as well get my scoff off now. I've kept the fire going. I've chopped some sticks. Yeah, that dead tree's come in handy. And gonna have a Saturday night culinary delight, if I can say it properly. I was going to have jellied eels, but it wasn't to be, was it? Right, so what we're having instead then? Oh god, no jellied eels. Yeah, no pike fillets. Yeah, it's going to be, I'll have to settle for venison fillet. And some squirrel's legs. I've got a couple of squirrel's legs. You saw them the other day actually in the last film. That is that squirrel's legs, or a pair of. That was my hamster impression. So we're having a Ruby Murray. Right. Let's get the Desperate Dan on. In fact, that might need a clean. Back in 5. I've seasoned these as well. Dirty trotters. Oh, there's 2 there. And 2 there. Going to use that other spoon I made in that last video. That's the smaller one, so you don't need Botox lips to actually get in it. I can actually get my lips around that and eat my food properly instead of slopping it all over my boat race. I've oiled it now. I'm going to save that blood. Fill it. That'll cuss you an arm and a leg. In the posh restaurants, where all the posh people do their eating and stuff. 3 range organic tree rat on a bit of deer. Mushrooms, onions, green pepper, red pepper, bit of garlic, a few spices. 69p, home bargains, or are they 59p? One of the two anyway. Home bargains, it's the wild camping shop, it's the fishing shop, it's the bushcraft shop, it's the prepping shop. It's the, yeah, get loads of shit out of their shop. Not forgetting Bill Cosby's Spicy Mexican. Right, chuck that in, juices and all, warm that up. And we are on a Ruby Murray, a Saturday night Ruby Murray, making up for that eel I lost today, that fish that looked like a massive willy. There's enough there for 2, 3. Think that'll do. Venison and tree rat curry Balti, cooked on a little Lixarda folding stove. I'm going to trough that now. Jim Dandy. Told you it was chicken. Still getting it all over my face. Oh, still a bit hot. Foxes can have that. I will get it. Still a bit of sinew on that, but the meat's tender. Sinew, fat, the stretchy bit. Yeah, it's bit of tough stuff in there. Nah, I was going to see how long I could go without wiping my face down my shirt. Must have been all of 7 seconds, mustn't it? Where are you? There you are. They look like a bit of free range organic, free meat. He was bouncing around on the bird feeders, wasn't he? Last week. And I thought I'd treat myself to a nice fizzy bottle of water. With my curry on a Saturday night. Can you not knock it? In the woods. I'm going to do man burps in a minute, aren't I? Yeah. Do big belching man burps. Just to annoy the easily offended. I think I'll have a bit more venison. I'll eat it with my fingers like a troglodyte, and instead of licking my fingers because they're covered in dead fish, I'll just wipe them on my adamants. Made it has to wash them anyway. So once we've troughed this, oh well, I had a good go at it anyway. Have another go on the river. See if we can get an eel when it goes dark, eh? But bollocks to from sitting down there in the middle of the night. With my head torch watching Rod. Apparently you can get alarms now so you can go to bed at night. Saw it on the internet. That's a better spoon, guys. I can actually get my lips and look. And it all comes out. Instead of big load at the bottom. Let's have another double. Let's put this stinking roach on. Been in the freezer for quite a while. It's rather soft. And if an eel doesn't take that, I don't know what will. Wipe that off my hands. Sweaty to 9. Right, the midges are out there. They'll come in, get the fire going, bit of smoke, keep them away. Have a chill around the fire for an hour or two. Might even make a brew, be rude not to. Might even get my Joy Division oven gloves out for a bit of a giggle. Have a bit of a dance with my glove around the woods. Yeah, just have a brew, yeah. Just have a brew. That keeps the midges away anyway. It's time for the bovril. It's 25 to 12. I think I'll have another half hour. Around the old mini log fire. Keeps the mozzies away anyway. The midges. I think I can hear rain. Can't feel it because of the canopy. Let me go and pop my head out. Yeah, it's raining. It's alright in here for now. Yeah, the canopy of trees is stopping it coming through at the moment. Looks like rain. Bedtime, methinks. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to bed and take my pants off. I never go to bed out here and take my pants off, ever. But I'm going to take my pants off. I don't take my pants off just in case I have to get up in the middle of the night and I don't want to do it, whatever it is, with my pants off. But I'm going to take my pants off. See if we can get a cushy night's sleep. Instead of everything that's in my pants digging in. Give it a try. Never know. Might have a proper good gonk. I'm leaving my socks on now. I have a bath with my socks on. Right, I'm going to get in my bag. I'm not going to take my pants off on here because I might frighten you, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to frighten you, do I? Right, I've took my kicks off. Let's have a night without my pants on. I weighed these the other week, actually. With all the shit I've got in my pockets, I was weighing my rucksack. I thought I'll weigh my pants at the same time. 3.5 kilos. That's just in my pants. You don't want to know what the rucksack and the webbing weighs. You'd have a fucking heart attack. Like me when I'm carrying it. Oh. Night night, you bummers. Turn a fucking light out, you lazy twats. Oh. Right. You know, do it myself. Night night, sleep tight. Oh, the bed bugs do not bite. If they do a poo, put it in a Cornish stew. Into the ambulance, ding ding ding. Fish trousers, elephant, imping king, diddle diddle dee. Busy busy bee. Daddy's an accountant just like me. Night night, God bless. Fuck off. Curry farts. Ooh. Well, absolutely pissed it down last night. Non-stop. It must have stopped about 7 o'clock this morning. About 8:30 now. Thought I'd have a lie in. Yeah, but it kept the rain off. I only used the outer fly sheet on this. Never used the inner. But it kept me dry. Ground's bone dry. A little bit tight in here with all your gear, but it's not too bad when you're just having a kip. Alright. I like this. It's alright. Everything's wet out there now. Piss wet through. But I need a brew. Need a brew. I'll see if I can find some dry wood. Right, I'm going to pack up and knob off. Right, that's me. See you next time. Top bomber. Curry farts. Yeah, curry farts.